Hello guys, welcome again to another episode of Pinoy in Australia. Today we're going to make a review on Wurth scan tools. So let's check what is the capability of the Wurth scan tools. So how can it help us when it comes to diagnosing the vehicle? What are the features that it can offer to us? So hey guys, let's go ahead and check the capability of these scan tools. Okay guys, let's start reviewing these scan tools. So in the top bar you can see the search for the brand of the vehicle. Let's start from the top. So it has lots of coverage when it comes to scanning the brand of vehicle. So let's check what are those. So it says there Abarth, Alfa Romeo, EMC, Asia, Aston, Audi, Austin, Bedford, Bentley, BMW, Brilliance, Vic, Cadillac, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Citroen, Dacia, Daewoo, DAF, Daihatsu, Daimler, Dodge, Ferrari, Fiat, Ford, FSO, Gas, GWM, Honda, Hyundai, Infiniti, Isuzu, Iveco, Jaguar, Jeep, Genb, GMC, Karsan, Kia, Lada, Lamborghini Lancia, Land Rover, LDB, Lexus, Lotus, Mahindra, Maserati, Maxus, Maybach, Mazda, Mercedes-Benz, Mini, Mitsubishi, Multicar, Nissan, Opel, Perdua, Peugeot, Pontiac, Piaggio, Porsche, Proton, Renault, Rolls-Royce, Ruber, Saab, Samsung, Seat, Shangwang, Skoda, Smart, Sangyong, Subaru, Suzuki, Tata, Tesla, Toyota, Trabant, UAZ, Volkswagen, Volvo, Yuchai. So those are the list of vehicle covered by this vehicle. So let's take for example, Iveco 2004 year model. So this is the year model. Let's go to 2004. Let's go to daily. So this daily is one of the model of the Iveco. So it only covers small vehicle. It doesn't cover trucks. So this scan tools is for cars only, for 12 volts vehicle only. Okay. So in this year model, so the vehicle, the scan tools offer technical data, diagnostic, inspection, repair times, and guide for diagnostic. So let's start on the technical data. So as you can see guys, the hips, in this particular model, it only support chassis, timing belt, airbag. In different year model, it varies, and also it varies and depend on what brand of vehicle you're scanning. So let's go to test value. So if you click complete data list, so these are the specification that the vehicle gives. So injector nozzle, fuel system, so heaps of information about the vehicle. So engine coolant, centigrade, so the resistance is in there. If you're going to check the temperature sensor, so 2500 ohms, so that's 2.5 kilo ohms, so at 20 degrees. So this data guys is very helpful. Even the glow plug, oil pressure, cylinder instruction, let's check this info. So it even give us how to torque the cylinder head. So this guys is very helpful. If you want to rebuild an engine, it even give the, for example, this one. Step 1 is you need to torque the bolt 1 to 10 to 65 Newton meter. So that's the number of the bolt. Then second step is 130 Newton meter, 1 to 6 bolts, 1 to 6 bolt. So that's the number of the bolt. Then 90 degrees to 1 to up to number 10 bolt. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 up to 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is the sequence how to torque it, and it gives you what are the values of torque that you need to give in every step in installing the cylinder head bolt. Installing the cylinder head and tightening torque of the cylinder head bolt. So this information guys is very important, especially if you're going to torque or rebuild the engine. So in other scan tools you cannot find this kind of information. So what else? Go to close. Even the thickness of allowable thickness of rotor discs, the minimum is 19 mm. So once you reach 19 mm, it's rear axle number is that's the number 13 mm. Info. So if once you reach the 19 mm, that's the minimum thickness of need to replace the rotor disc. Minimum pad thickness is 2.9 to 3.4. Once you reach those thickness you need to replace the brake pads. It says here, air conditioning refrigerant quantity 440 grams. So if you're going to do some aircon repair and you need to charge it with refrigerant, it tells you how many grams of refrigerant you need to charge on the AC system. So that's very helpful, guys. Even the oil condition oil quantity is also noted here. 80 centimeter cube. Cube centimeter. So what else? Vehicle identification. Daily, everything, all the info are in here. So this information guide, guys, is very helpful. So even the injection system, let's check the injection system. All here. Pump type, common rail, feed limb pump, delivery pressure, 2.5 bar. Even the brand of maker of the injector. Tuning and emission, let's check this one. So there are lots of information, guys. This information you cannot see this one in different vehicle. Even lubricant and capacity are here. Let's check this one. Let's go to engine oil option. So it says here engine oil grade 5W30, engine oil classification API ACAEA. So that's the classification of oil. Ambient temperature, moderate climate, engine oil grade, hot climate. So it tells you what type of oil you need to use depending on what climate you have. So depends on what country you are working on. So if your country is cold country, have an ice, have an winter season, you need to use all these type of oil. So this type of oil 5W30 can be used in different kind of weather. So capacity of lubricant is 6.6 liters. Let's say other lubricants. Manual transmission, even the type of oil is in there. See, 75-80, 75W80, GL4, manual transmission, 2.2 to 2.7. Differential oil grade rear, 85-140, 1.9 liters and capacity. Coolant, paraflu, coolant color blue, cooling system total capacity is 9.0, brake fluid DOT4. So lots of information, guys. So these scan tools really helpful. Even the tightening torque, see, let's check the tightening torque, guys. So cylinder head, other tightening. Oh, we already checked the cylinder earlier. Let's check the other tightening torques. Main bearing, see, even all this information are for rebuilding the engine, even the flywheel drive plate, clutch pressure plate, crankshaft pulley. So all the torques are here. Heaps of list. Engine coolant temperature, oil filter, injector clamp, injector pipe union, exhaust manifold cylinder head, inlet manifold. So everything are here. Even the brake disc. Okay, so guys, all this information is very helpful, guys. So this tool is this control is very strong because it offers you a lot of information. So what else? Let's see what test value, chassis. So let's see what it offers to chassis. Even wheel alignment, manual, even tire pressure, guys. See, so all the details for the tires are here. So let's check what else. Wheel alignment, complete data list, dimension, tightening torques, toe in, toe out. So all the timing information are all here, guys. So let's check what else. Timing belt. So this is one of the most important, guys. You see, guys, even the routing of the belt is here. So if the vehicle come to your workshop and it has a missing belt, these scan tools will tell you how to install the belt. So this is the belt of the alternator. So this is the alternator, tensioner, water pump, and this is your main drive pulley. Crankshaft, yeah, this is a crankshaft pulley, and this is your air condition, and this is your idler pulley or tensioner. So the belt goes here, go around here, go here, and go up there. So let's go to timing belts. So guys, even the information how to replace the timing belt is included in these scan tools. See? Special tools, general precaution, see guys. So there's the name of the component. So very helpful, guys. Even the torque is in here. Even the procedure how to install, everything is in here. See, even the torque is here. Tightening torque is 110 Newton meter. This information, guys, you cannot see this one on other scan tools, but in this Wurth, it gives you all the information when it comes to installing the timing chain or timing belt. So all this information, guys, it varies on the year model of the vehicle, in the brand of the vehicle. So don't expect you can see this information in every vehicle. So but Wurth is trying to improve its system. So from time to time they offer update to these scan tools. So if you need to update your scan tools, you just click this button, guys, that one. Automatically it will update your scan tools if there's an update, new update for this scan tool, guys. If there's an available update, once you click that one, it will automatically update your scan tools. So before, when I purchased this vehicle, not vehicle, this scan tools, I purchased this one, I think 6 years ago. And now, right now, it even have up to 2020 year model. Before it doesn't have, but when I updated it, pressing this button, it gives more vehicle, year model vehicle that you can scan. So there is an update on this vehicle, pre-update. You don't have to pay, guys. So this is lifetime update. Unlike other scan tools, you need to pay. But in this one, you don't have to pay. Once you purchase it, that's the only money that you need to pay to them. So all these category, guys, varies in every year model of the vehicle and every brand of vehicle. Some model doesn't have guide diagnostic, doesn't have tip infos, repair times, inspection. Some of them have the complete list. So it depends on year model. Let's take for example 2006. So in 2006, the same. Let's go to year 2004, 2005. So it has some you got the same info, function, same function that you have checked. Let's say much earlier year model. Let's say 2009. So let's say Euro 4. Yes. In some year model, it gives this tips information. This tip information is about what are the common problem of that vehicle. 2008, let's say 2008. So it's just technical data. So this technical data also varies on every type of vehicle, every year model. So you will be lucky if some of them have this wiring diagram. Some of them have offer some wiring diagram, even the AC system, anti-pollutant engine system. So it varies on every year model. Let's check. Let's pick another brand. Let's check Fiat. Let's take, let's say 2018 model. Let's say this one, 1.6. So, in this particular vehicle, it only offers diagnosis and inspection. No technical data, no repair times. So, that varies on every year model of the vehicle. Let's check this one. 2011. Let's see this one. So in this particular model of Fiat diesel, you can see that it almost have everything, even the tips. Let's go to 1.6. So technical data is also there. Airbag, yep. Let's see. Let's go to different so let's go to 1.6 for example. So here in 1.6, compare data list. See, tips and infos, engine management. Let's say what's it offering engine management. Engine oil pressure warning lamp flashing. Let's check this one. See, engine oil pressure warning lamp flashing. Effective vehicle, all models. Problem, engine oil pressure warning lamp flashing. Cause, the engine management system will flash the engine oil pressure warning lamp when engine oil and filter replace is required, which is due to the engine oil and filter becoming contaminated by DPF regeneration. So there are lots of tips. Possible auto ship. Let's check this one. Possible auto ship manual transmission trouble code store 1760. Effective vehicle. All models with auto ship manual ASM transmission. Engine will not start. Unable to select gears. Trouble code stored. Control module ECM fault memory. So these are the trouble codes. Possible auto ship manual transmission trouble code store 1760. Cause, brake pedal position switch incorrectly adjusted. Brake pedal position switch faulty. Oh, this very helpful, this information, guys. So these tips and infos, you cannot find all these infos in other scan tools, but there's one scan tool that give this kind of information, that is Snap-on. But guys, Snap-on is very expensive. It's around $10,000. The good one, the one that have all the information, $10,000 and above. So if you're going to invest that kind of money, you must have a big shop. So this wiring diagram, guys, you can find in some year model, even the clutch, AC system. So it depends on the year model and brand of the vehicle. So this scan tool, guys, is very powerful, guys. So let's check this one. Let's, for example, if your vehicle year model is not listed on the list of the list of vehicle that you need to check in the list offered by the scan tools. For example, I have a Toyota Kluger. Let's go to T. Let's type T so we can go to Toyota. Then press this one, so it will start on the Tata. So my Toyota Kluger is petrol. Let's go here. My Toyota Kluger is 2008 model, and if you can check here, this is the only model of the vehicle that it offers. Kluger is not here, Highlander is not here, because Toyota Kluger and Highlander is the same vehicle. They only changed the name of the vehicle when they brought it to America. In America, they call Toyota Kluger Toyota Highlander. So in that kind of scenario, if you don't have your car that you are inspecting is not on the list, what you can do is you can go here. You can go here, EOBD, and you start connecting the scan tools, and automatically it will scan the vehicle even if the vehicle is not on the list of the coverage of the scan tools, coverage vehicle that it can scan. So I already tested these scan tools, guys, on my Toyota Kluger. Even my Toyota is not here. I press this one, this OBD. Once you press this one, it will automatically read the vehicle computer. So you don't have to worry if your vehicle is not on the list of the coverage of the scan tool that it can scan. So let's go here. We need to close some system. So that's what it look like, guys, once you press this OBD. All you need to do is press this reconnect. It will automatically search or read the ECM of the vehicle, even if the vehicle is not on the list of the year model of the coverage of the vehicle. So if you press this one, it will show up those vehicle that you have previously scanned, and even give the date. So, I think this date here, I think the year model. So let's check this one. It also have flight recorder, calculator, power plus, warning symbol. So if you press that one, it tells you what are those symbols. So if you go here, so it's about your company, so managing your workshop. This one is the update button. That one, that's the update button. This one, so management of store vehicle information. So if you want to store the information of your customer, so you can put it into your system. So it's some kind of organizing your workshop documents. So guys, this scan tool is very powerful, guys, but this one is more good when it comes to European vehicle, more friendly on European vehicle, but in Japanese vehicle, it's a little bit not good as the European guys, because this scan tools is European made, so this is designed for scanning European vehicle. So if you always work on European vehicle like BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Fiat, Iveco, what else? Volvo, this is one of the best scan tools to use, guys. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to hook up the scan tools on the vehicle. So guys, this is another capability of these scan tools. So here it can calibrate the level sensor calibration, so that is for the airbag. And also in central electronic unit, it can also program the key. So it also have the capability of programming the key. It also have the capable of remote control configuration, and it also have capability of resetting the change oil. So every time you do service on vehicle or maintenance, changing the engine oil, you need to reset the change oil, this section, because that one is affected by the DPF filter. So as you can see in the bottom part of the screen, let me bend it a little bit. See, it says here particulate filter regeneration. So when the particulate filter is getting black, the computer will automatically do some kind of regeneration. It unblock the DPF filter. So during that process, the computer is spraying more fuel in the combustion chamber, and some of this fuel goes to the oil pan, so it contaminates the engine oil. So the computer is counting how many times the engine do a self regeneration for the DPF, and once it reaches the number, the limit, the allowable number of regeneration, it will set a warning light that it needs a change oil. So if you change oil that vehicle, you need to reset the change oil. So you will inform the computer that you have a fresh oil on it, and it will start counting again from 0. So that one is very important feature, guys, when it comes to diesel engine. Most of the diesel engine right now have a DPF filter, diesel particulate filter. So it also have the capability of telling to the computer that you replace the air mass meter. It also have the capability of informing the computer that you change the differential pressure sensor, and also the change fuel pressure sensor, change the particulate filter, and also injector programming. So see this one, injector programming, that one is very important too, because every time you replace an injector, you need to tell the computer that you put new injector on the vehicle, because when the injector is assembled in the factory, there are some kind of tolerance in the magnetic coil. So you need to inform the computer that this is the injector that I put into the engine, so the computer will put the proper amount of fuel into the system. So all these features, guys, in this section, they varies in every type of vehicle that you are going to change. It varies on what year model, so they're not all the same. So it depends on the vehicle that you're going to inspect. And let's check one more. Let's go to the inspection. See this fuse box? If you let's make the screen a little bit smaller. So if you click this fuse box here, it will inform you so that engine bay 1, engine bay 2, engine bay 3, engine bay 3, number 2, and it tells you what are those fuses. So pick one. So in this scenario, for example, there is number F2, F3, F4, F5, F6. So to determine that fuse, you need to click this one, and it tells you what are those fuses. For example, F1, this one, alternator. F2, so it means that's vacant. That's 150 ampere. F3, 70 ampere facial fuse box relay plate. So it gives you even the information about the fuses. Let's check more in this one. So see this one. It also tells what are those fuses. So it says F1 electric window, F2 windscreen washer wiper, sliding door control, stop lamp, heated rear window, supplementary restraint system, reversing lamp, tachograph. So all the information are here. Because in this particular vehicle, this EVCO, once you open the fuse box, all you can see is code. And it doesn't tell you what are those fuses, what are the purpose of the fuses. So in this tools, it will tell you what those fuses are for. So that's very important when it comes to troubleshooting the vehicle. So let's check more. So even the battery, there's some procedure how to replace the battery if they're equipped of anti-theft. It says here, if battery is not disconnected within 15 seconds, alarm system will be triggered. Before supplementary restraint system SRR repairs. Wait 10 minutes after disconnecting the battery before commencing work on SRS components. So they give you heaps of information and guide how to fix those component and when you replace the battery, and when you want to remove the battery, it gives you information too, where are the location of the battery, because sometimes some of the battery is hard to find. So there are lots of information there. So let's check more. So interrogation trouble codes, maintenance illustration. Let's check this one. Gearbox. Okay, let's check this maintenance illustration. So this one, if you go here, so maintenance illustration. For example, gearbox. Let's go to the gearbox. Let's close some windows. So it even inform us the torque of the pillar plug of the gearbox transmission. So if you're going to replace the transmission oil, it gives you how much is the torque of the pillar plug and the drain plug. So very helpful, guys. All the information are here. So let's check more. Maintenance illustration. Let's go to even the jacking point. AC service connection. Let's go to it even tells you the location of the service port of the AC. Let's check more. Cabin filter. So it tells you where's the location of the cabin filter. Okay, that's very helpful, guys. Especially if you're working on that vehicle for the first time. So it will tell you the location of the component. So let's say the jacking point. So it tells you where you can place your jack and jack stand. So let's say one more. So in warning symbols, it show the lights. So for example, you go here. What does it mean? Headlamp adjustment, any color. See there. So parking lamps, any color. Side lamps, any color. Loading lamp. So it gives you also information what are those symbol means. Let's go to airbag. Let's go to technical data, airbag. Let's see. What's this? Okay. System description, driver airbag fitted as standard with optional passenger airbag. See? Very good. It has lots of information. It even tells the location of the component. Even the steering wheel is removable installation. Let's see this one. So see, steering wheel removal and installation, special attention. Centralized steering before removing steering wheel. Mark position of steering wheel on steering column. So give you the procedure how to remove the airbag on the steering. Okay guys, the next thing that we are going to do now is we are going to test these scan tools on Toyota Kluger. So let's see whether it can read the vehicle. I already tested this one. It read my Toyota Kluger, even the model of my Toyota Kluger is not on the list. So let's go to T. So insert a letter T. Toyota Petrol 2008 model. So you can see there is no Toyota Kluger and Toyota Highlander there on the list. And we will try this vehicle, these scan tools on my Toyota Kluger, how it will read the computer of this vehicle. So okay guys, we are now inside my Toyota Kluger, and let's see whether it will read the vehicle. I already tried it before and it reads this vehicle. So as you can see, my Toyota Kluger is not included on the list. So it only have Auris, Abensis, Verso, Aygo, Camry, Corolla, Hi-Ace, Powervan, Hilux, Land Cruiser, Letis, Prius, RAV4, 3 versions, sports van, and Yaris. So that's the only the model of the Toyota listed on this particular model, but we can read it. So what we're going to do is we go to the engine symbol on the top. So we go here. So that one, we will click that one. And we click EOBD. No, not that one. Not one. EOBD, this one. Not the EOBD trouble cause, EOBD. Click that one. So right now, the scan tools is trying to communicate with the BCI. Press continue. Now it's trying to communicate. So it identify the bin number, record name, status of monitor components okay, number of trouble code 0, manufacturer specific. So Misfire Monitor, permanently monitor components. So it tells you what are those monitoring equipment that this vehicle have. Even it has also have catalyst monitoring, lambda sensor, heater monitoring. So it tells you here some information. So let's press reconnect. Next test, continue. Okay, so I just missed this one, guys. So it says here system status, fault memory reading, data list, list and function. So if you found store code there, you can check the function. So on that one, you can read or erase the fault code. See? No, not that one. Fault in memory, yeah. It tells you whether you want to read the trouble codes or delete the trouble codes. So if you find trouble codes here, you can read or delete them. And the next one is data list. Data list selection, data list graphical. So you can put it into graph or in the list form. So let's click this one. So these are the parameters that can be monitored on this vehicle. So it can monitor catalyst, temperature, bank 1, S1, so all those are catalyst, distance, data DTC were declared, engine coolant temperature, command equivalence ratio, wide range lambda, command evaporative purge. So more on engine. So those I'm going to scroll it, guys, and you can see what are the parameters that you can read. So engine coolant, wide range lambda, commanded evaporative fuel system status, intake air temperature, absolute load value, intake absolute value load, calculated value, long-term fuel train, map sensor. So those are the parameters that it can read. So just read it, guys. Vehicle speed, number of warm up, So if the model of your vehicle is not listed on this on the coverage vehicle that it can read, those are the parameters that it can show you guys more on the engine. It won't show you the ABS, it won't show you the transmission, so it won't show you the airbag. So more it can offer to you is more like standard OBD, but still it can diagnose the vehicle. And let's go to this function. Let's go to function. So ambient data, oxygen sensor, monitors. So let's check this oxygen sensor. So it also tells what should be the waveform and what's supposed to be the range of the waveform. So that one is very helpful also, guys, when it comes to troubleshooting the oxygen sensor. Select oxygen sensor. Bank 1, S1. So you see, it gives you an option to read the oxygen sensor. So it gives you the pattern, what the waveform should be if the oxygen sensor is being checked by this scan tool. So in some scan tools it won't give you that one. This one is very helpful, guys, because every vehicle, every year model of the vehicle have a different type of oxygen sensor mounted on the vehicle. There are what we call some wideband oxygen sensor, and the other one is narrowband oxygen sensor. So wideband oxygen sensor have different characteristic, but if you use these scan tools, it will tell you what's the waveform should be. So you have the guide when it comes to troubleshooting the oxygen sensor. So let's go to function again. Monitors. Let's check. Please select monitors. So there are lots of lists of monitors. Let's pick one. Let's check number 1. What is number 1? Up. So oxygen sensor. So that's number 1. So it tells you what is the value of the oxygen sensor, how much is the ampere and how much is the voltage. Monitor number 2. Oxygen sensor bank S2. So that's in bank 2. Let's check number 3. And number 5, monitor number 5. So also oxygen sensor. Let's check the other. Monitor number, let's check number 33. Catalyst monitor. That is the oxygen sensor that monitoring the catalyst. So that is the catalytic converter. So let's check 162. Misfire Monitor. So it counts how many Misfire does the vehicle have. $161. Misfire, also a misfire. So let's see. So this Misfire Monitor, guys, is very important also when it comes to troubleshooting. So I think those individual number of misfire, it tells you what cylinder, whether it counting the mixer in cylinder number 1, number 2, number 3, because this is 6-cylinder engine. A6 mixer, monitor number 5, so that's maybe the cylinder number 5. Let's click the last one, 167. It's supposed to be monitor 6, so that must be the cylinder number 6. So it counts the misfire of each cylinder. So that's very helpful when it comes to troubleshooting a misfire engine. So guys, still it can read if your vehicle is not listed on the coverage model, but there is a limitation when it comes to diagnosing the vehicle. If your vehicle is not on the list, it will only read the engine. It cannot read the transmission and the airbag and the ABS. But once your vehicle is on the list, it will surely read the transmission in the and airbag system and the ABS. Let's go to the other year model. Let's go to 2007. Let's see the year model. So every year model, it varies the number of the model of the vehicle that it can scan. So let's go to 2005. I go Camry, Calcia, Corolla, Hilux. So it varies in every year. The driver Yaris, Verso. So let's go to the latest. Let's go to 2018. Let's see the year model. Yaris, Verso, Urban, RAV4, Prius, Land Cruiser, IQ, Hilux, Hiace, GT86, Corolla, Avensis, Auris. Let's go to 2019. So it also have different lists. Let's go to 2000, much later model. Let's go to 2003. So those are the lists. Possibly the reason why this particular vehicle is not on the list of the model of the vehicle that it can scan is because maybe this type of vehicle was not produced in Europe, maybe only in America and Australia, or maybe also in Japan. So we don't know. Okay guys, let's go inside the house, and I already shown you how you can read those vehicle that not included on the list of the coverage model. Okay guys, I already shown you what is the capability of the Wurth scan tools. So my final word on this scan tool is, this is one of the best scan tool when it comes to scanning European vehicle, but not Asian vehicle, not Chinese vehicle. So if you always work on European vehicle like Volkswagen, Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Iveco, Fiat, there are lots more of European vehicle, this is the best one. So it give you lots of information guys. So you know the belt, the routing of the belt and the timing chain, those are very important because most of the European vehicle right now are using serpentine belt, and usually they use only one belt to operate those multiple pulleys. And if the vehicle comes to your workshop and it has a missing fan belt, serpentine belt, it's very hard to trace the routing of the belt if you only seen the vehicle for the first time. So this scan tools guys will give you hits of information about how to install the timing belt, how much is the torque, also the routing of the belts like the air condition, like the alternator. So also in some Fords they also use serpentine belt. Most of the vehicles right now are using as serpentine belts, and most of the common problem is when the vehicle comes to your workshop and it has a missing fan belt, it's very hard to trace the routing of the belt, and these scan tools will help you a lot. And okay guys, see you on the next video. The next video that I'm going to do is we are going to do some kind of review on the Delphi scan tools. The Delphi is also a European car. It's like also Wurth, they're one of the manufacturer of vehicle component in Europe. So they produce injector, mass airflow sensor. So this one is also a good scan tools. This one also is very good in scanning European vehicle. But the Delphi not only scan small cars, but it also scan trucks. So it has a capability of scanning 12 volts vehicle and 24 volts vehicle. Watch out for that video guys. And also watch out for the continuation of the replacement of the lower control arm bushing replacement of my Toyota Kluger. Until now I'm still waiting for the parts. Okay guys, see you in the next video. Ciao. Okay guys, if you like this video and you want to see more video like this in the future, please press the like button, please press the subscribe button, please press the notification bell so you will be notified every time I do a video. Okay guys, if you haven't seen the past video that I had made, just press the profile picture of my YouTube channel, and from there all the videos that I had made on the past will be shown in your screen, and press the upload video. Everything from the beginning will be shown in your screen. Okay guys, up to here only. See you in the next video. Ciao.